Hi everyone, I'm Gavin Cosmore in the UCLA Sports Broadcasting Center. I'm here with Sawyer and Henry. So we're here to talk about some NFL stuff. So as we know, the preseason has already started. So our first topic is about who will be our surprise team for the playoffs this year. We've been thinking about who's going to be a pretty surprise. It could be anyone we know, because we remember the Buffalo Bills coming out a couple years ago. They came out and they made the playoffs with Tyrod Taylor, and they really did. They lost in the first round, but put up a good fight.
T-Mobile.
Yes. So now I'm going to start with Henry's opinion right now. Who's the surprise team coming out, and what do you think?
I think they had a pretty good year last year, but not a lot of people are thinking about them. I think that the surprise team will be the Indianapolis Colts. I think that their team this offseason will groove together a bit more in training camp. And I think if Andrew Luck stays healthy, they will make a good run in the playoffs. They made a good one last year, but I think they could go to the AFC Championship game.
And now we're going to get Sawyer's and then mine. So what do you think, Sawyer?
Well, I strongly think the same exact thing because, they are always on the top and they are right on the spot.
Yes, and then my prediction is actually that the Browns are going to come out and go 2 seed in the playoffs with Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, and Odell Beckham. They're going to go, and I think they're going to grab the 2 seed. New England's going to fall to the 3 seed. So now our second topic is actually
Super Bowl prediction.
Is our playoff/Super Bowl predictions. So we have a bunch of teams coming out, like the Rams and the Patriots. Patriots Super Bowl champions. Tom Brady now a 6-time Super Bowl championship. Just signed a 2-year extension, and now we're gonna take him till he's about 47 years old, and so almost 50. Pretty funny. But so we're gonna take this to Henry right now. So who do you think is gonna be our NFC and AFC and then Super Bowl? What do you think?
I think for the AFC Championship game, I think I'll stand by what I said. I think that it will be the Indianapolis Colts against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that they played each other last year in the playoffs, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
and the Chiefs took that game in a monster blowout, and I think that the Chiefs will win this game and go on to the Super Bowl in a big blowout. I think it might be, it'll be like a high-scoring game. I think it'll be 24-35 at the end. Chiefs win in a big blowout.
And now the NFC.
In the NFC, I'm gonna go with the Saints over the Rams. I think it's gonna be a rematch from last year. I think the Saints are gonna win because they should have won last year. I think they're gonna be super hungry, and I think they will go to the Super Bowl. But in the Super Bowl, I think it'll be a tough battle. I think that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs will end up winning the game because they have more star power on their team, and I think they'll help carry them. Even though Drew Brees has playoff experience, I think that the Chiefs will come out super strong, and Drew Brees and the Saints will not be able to match them.
And just an update, Marshawn Lynch has signed a contract with the Chiefs.
And I think
and
that
so
will
that
help
will give them some superpower too.
They'll have beast mode in the playoffs, and that will help them.
Anyone whose fantasy is thinking about the running back for the Chiefs, you are now going to probably be thinking about Marshawn Lynch making his surprise. And so now I'm going to go to Sawyer. Sawyer, what do you think? What is going to be the AFC Championship game, NFC Championship, and who will win the Super Bowl?
Well, there's not much to say. It's just like 5 words. I agree. Because I had the same exact reason, the same exact thing to say, the same exact teams, same exact everything.
And then now my opinion is actually in the NFC, it's going to be the Rams and the Saints again. In the AFC, it's going to be the Chiefs and the Browns. Now, my surprise team was the Browns, but I think the Chiefs will move on to the Super Bowl, and that will give whoever's going a thriller. The Rams, let me just tell you, Sean McVay, you've done a great job. I think you'll do a great job this season. It's going to be a tight run for the Rams this season and the Saints. And I think Sean Payton has done a great job, even though he's still mad from last year. I think I can tell from he's still mad at Roger Goodell's refs and how they've been doing. I think it goes Rams, Chiefs in a thriller. And I think the Rams will finally pull it off.
And that is wise words from a biased Rams fan.
And now we are going to the MVP. And now we're going to the MVP talking. We're gonna look at Sawyer. You're gonna go first this time. Who do you think is gonna be MVP this season?
Well, I think it's gonna be. Of course, it's gonna be the Patriots.
No. Yes, but who on the Patriots do you think?
Well, I don't know.
You think it's gonna be Julian Edelman?
Oh yeah, Julian.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna go to Henry. What do you think?
I think the MVP this year, a surprise one. I think that this MVP will be Baker Mayfield. I think what his new star power with OBJ and stuff. He needs to stop being. Was a little inconsistent last year. But I think if he could put all that aside and have a great year, I think he can throw for 40 touchdown passes and maybe over 5,000 yards.
And that actually was my prediction I think Baker Mayfield comes out his second year and does it. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. From me, Sawyer, and Henry, sponsored by Skittles, and signing off, me, Henry, and Sawyer.